Hello, my name is Kelly Rawl, and I'm the coordinator of Family Engagement, Community Outreach, and Teacher Support. I am so glad that you are joining me today to get a better handle on your child's online learning. I am sure that you already know by now that we started this fall using Canvas in grades 3 through 12. I know that Canvas is a little different from Google Classroom, which we used in the spring of last year, but it has some similarities that should make your life a little easier. I hope that you will see that by the end of our time together today. Some of you may be thinking that you no longer need to know about Canvas since your child is returning or has already returned to the classroom. However, we will continue to use Canvas even after students return to the classroom. This won't take long, and hopefully it will give you a better idea of what your kiddo is looking at all day. Now here are just a couple of housekeeping items. So that we have a record of your attendance, please type your first and last name and the school your child attends in the comment section below this video. Second, if you have a question, please contact me at kellyrall@hebisd.edu. That is KELLYRALL@hebisd.edu. Or you can give me a call at 817-399-2180. Welcome to your Canvas online classroom. Let's take a look around so you are familiar with where to find the things that you want to do and access your important course information. When you first log in, you will find yourself on the dashboard. This view will show you a course card for each of your current courses. The course card shows you the name of the course and the term. The icons also show you some information about what's in the course. For example, this one shows me that there are course announcements and discussions. You can click on any card to enter the course and get to work. On the right side of the dashboard, you can see your to-do list. This to-do list will show you assignments, quizzes, and discussions that have an actual due date in Canvas. While you are still on the dashboard, the to-do list will show all assignments from all classes. It is important to remember that not every course activity will show up on this list. Only the items that have an actual due date set in Canvas will be shown. For this reason, you cannot rely on this list to show you everything that you need to do in your course. Be sure to read the syllabus and the course materials carefully to find your requirements that are not set up with due dates in Canvas. When you find them, consider adding them to your course calendar on your own. For example, the to-do list may show a quiz that needs to be taken, but you may still need to read a chapter or watch a video before you can complete the quiz. If you continue scrolling down, you will see a coming up list, which shows you future tasks to be completed after your to-do list. Again, the coming up list on the dashboard shows all assignments from all of your courses. Also remember that the to-do list will not show all of the steps needed to complete an assignment. Only the final due date will be listed. Did you know that you can customize your dashboard? For example, you can click this menu button on the top right corner of the course card to give the course a custom nickname in color. You are also able to click on the three dots at the top of the page to change the dashboard from the course card view to recent activity. See the picture at the lower left side of the screen? The items listed there are a summary of recent assignments, feedback, course announcements, discussion posts, and other activities. Keep in mind that your dashboard only shows your current active courses. To find other courses and set which ones will show on your dashboard, click the courses icon on the left and then click the All Courses link. This will show you all the courses you're in or have ever been in. Current courses are shown at the top and past enrollments are listed below. Click the star icon on the left to select which courses you want to show or remove from your dashboard view. The items in the green bar on the left of the screen are your global navigation items. These items are part of Canvas but are not specific to any one course. Next, let's take a look at your account settings. Click Account and then Profile. After that, click the Edit button to set up your profile. You can add a picture of yourself, edit your display name, and add biographic information. If there are any links you want your classmates and instructors to have, you can add them here also. Please be sure to save your profile information before leaving the page. Let's look more closely at your settings and notifications. In the upper left corner of the screen, click Settings from the menu. Your account settings are an important part of keeping up with the course communications. Here, you can add your current email address for where you would like to receive Canvas notifications. If you set up the mobile app, you'll see that here under Other Contacts, and you can even set up your phone to receive text message notifications as well. There's also a button at the end, Pair with Observer. The guardian adds himself as an observer to follow along with the progress of his child's classwork. Observers have limited permissions that allow them to see what is going on in a course without interrupting the flow of daily course communication. Now we need to dig a little deeper into notifications. Click Notifications to customize when and where you will be notified. In the Notifications page, you can be specific about what you want to be notified about, how often, and on which device. For email, you can choose to be notified right away with a daily summary, with a weekly summary, or not at all. In the second column, you can choose what to be notified about in the Canvas app. You'll need to set this up on your device first. And if you set up a text message number, that will show up in the third column on the right. Some notifications I choose to leave turned off because I'll see them in my course. For some other messages, I'm okay getting an email summary at the end of the day. An example would be like when an assignment has been graded or my instructor has left a submission comment. However, there are a few things that I recommend setting immediate notifications for. I would select immediate notifications when your teacher posts a new course announcement and when someone sends you a conversation message. That is kind of like an email message in Canvas. Those things you want to be up to date on all the time. Discussion post might be a good one to turn on in the Canvas app. This will send you a notification when someone posts on a discussion topic you're subscribed to. Then you can even respond right away in the app if you have time. Now let's take a look at your Canvas calendar. Click the calendar on your global navigation menu. The calendar will show you items that have a due date, like assignments, quizzes, and discussions. As I mentioned before, this is where you can add your custom calendar events. All you have to do is click on the plus button or just click on the day you want to add an event. This is useful if you want to remember to do something like reading a chapter in a book, if you need to post on a class discussion on Tuesday, even if it's not due until Friday, or if you have something due in class that doesn't have a due date set in Canvas. Remember that the Canvas calendar will only show you the final due dates by default, not the preparatory steps leading up to it, so it's wise to add those yourself. You can view your calendar in either weekly, monthly, or agenda view. Your instructor might use the scheduler tool to schedule appointments for something like exam review or class presentations. You can filter your calendar by turning courses on and off by clicking on the color-coded boxes next to the course name. Next, let's take a look at your Canvas calendar. Click the calendar on your global navigation menu. The calendar will show you items that have a due date, like assignments, quizzes, and discussions. As I mentioned before, this is where you can add your custom calendar events by clicking on the plus button or just clicking on the day you want to add an event. This is useful if you want to remember to do something like reading a chapter in a book, or if you need to post on a class discussion on Tuesday even though it's not due until Friday. You might even have something due in class that doesn't have a due date set in Canvas. Remember that the Canvas calendar will only show you the final due dates by default, not the preparatory steps leading up to it, so it's wise to add those yourself. You can view your calendar in either weekly, monthly, or agenda view styles, and your instructor might use the scheduler tool to schedule appointments for something like exam review or class presentations. You can filter your calendar by turning courses on and off by clicking on the color-coded boxes next to the course name.
The Inbox Tool. طبعا هذا هو صندوق البريد الإلكتروني للطالب، وهو كأي صندوق بريد إلكتروني عادي ولكنه موجود في كانفاس. نذهب إلى Navigation Menu اللي هي القائمة الخضراء على جنب، نضغط على Inbox فيفتح لنا الصندوق ونرى الرسائل موجودة على الناحية اليسرى. نضغط على الرسالة كما هو موضح في رقم 1 وتفتح لنا رسالة المعلم. إذا أردنا الرد على الرسالة فهنا بالأعلى بجانب القلم اللي عليه ورقة هناك السهم المائل، واحد سهم فقط واحد مائل، نضغط عليه لنرد ريبلاي، وفي سهمين جنبهم، هذا إذا كان في أكثر من شخص على البريد. يعني مثلا المدرس بعت هذه الرسالة نفسها إلى طالبين لأنهم مشتركان في مشروع واحد، فالطالب يرد ويعمل ريبلاي أول بالسهمين حتى يرد على المدرس وأيضا على الطالب الآخر يكون معهم بالرسالة. كذلك يوجد الصندوق السهم النازل إلى تحت، هذا الداونلود، وأيضا صندوق الزبالة اللي جنبهم، وبعدين اللي جنبهم اللي هي مثل الساعة هيك شكلها مثل هذا هو الإعداد اللي هو السيتنج. رقم 2 هنا لنكتب رسالة نضغط على القلم الذي على الورقة يفتح لنا هذا الصندوق ونكتب رسالة. رقم 2 طبعا هنا بحدد لك إيش هو، يعني مثلا أي بريد أنا أريد أن أرى. مثلا هنا موجود عندي all courses، تختار من أي كورس. مثلا عندي لما بينزل هذا الصندوق المتدلي إلى أسفل نختار المادة التي أريد رؤية رسائلها. مثلا أنا عندي مادة علوم وعندي مادة رياضيات وعندي مادة إنجليزي، أضغط على إنجليزي حتى أرى فقط الرسائل القادمة من أستاذ الإنجليزي. مثلا اللي جنبها اللي هو inbox، طبعا هذا أحدد أيضا، هذه طبعا كلها غربلة أشياء. أحدد أيضا بالإنبوكس مثلا هل أريد أن أقرأ الرسائل الغير مقروءة أو أريد أن أقرأ الرسائل الهامة وهكذا. طبعا زي ما قلت لما بنضغط على عشان أرسل رسالة للمعلم نضغط على القلم والورقة. أعتقد هذا كل شيء بالنسبة للرسائل. الرسائل هامة جدا ونجب أن نلاحظها ودائما نفتح لنرى إذا أرسل لنا الأستاذ رسالة أم لا.
The inbox tool is where you can see your conversation messages. This is like an email inside of Canvas. Select a message on the left to read it. See arrow number 1. If you have too many messages, you can filter them by course or by other criteria like starred or unread. See arrow number 3. You can also select the course mail from all courses. See arrow number 2. The tools across the top allow you to start a new message. See the red circle. Reply, send to archive, and delete messages no longer needed. Sometimes you might need to create a new message. To do that, click on the pencil and paper button at the top. Then select the course your message is about. Once that is done, you can select the recipients from the directory. The Canvas directory includes your instructor and all of the students in your class. You can send messages to one person, a small group of people, or all of the people. You can even add attachments and videos to your messages. Remember that the dashboard has the course cards for all of your students' courses. Let's open one up and take a closer look. We'll start by looking at some of the basic parts of the homepage before moving on. Look at the upper left corner to find the course navigation menu. From the dashboard, you will see everything for all courses, but from the course homepage, you will only see items that are specific to this course. In slide 2, in the lower left corner, you will see the homepage for the 8th grade English teacher. In slide 3, in the upper left, we have the View Stream Course, View Course Calendar, and View Course Notifications. Right after that comes the to-do and feedback list, but this time with only the information from this course. In the center is the main course content. Here you will usually see a welcome message or some basic course information. All instructors may build their course slightly differently, so be sure to read the homepage content carefully and look for instructions on how they want you to get started. In this case, the instructor has displayed the Modules view on the home page. If the instructor hasn't given you a clear path to get started, you can always come straight to the Module view by clicking on the Module button in the course navigation menu. Modules are the primary way of organizing your course content. Sometimes modules will be organized by subjects, chapters in a textbook, or by weeks. It appears that this instructor has organized her course modules by weeks. Modules are a way for the instructor to guide you through the course content in order. Here is the syllabus information page. I can read through all this important course information, and then at the bottom of the page, click the Next button to move on to the next item in the module. You will always have the Next and Previous buttons at the bottom of the page to move through your module/syllabus items. The instructor might add a button for the syllabus on modules or in the home page. If not, you can navigate it from the home page navigation menu. Looking back at the module view, we can see that several different icons represent different types of module items, like content pages, discussions, quizzes, and assignments. You may also notice that the Week 3 module is locked because I need to finish Week 2 first. Here is the syllabus information page. I can read through all this important course information, and then at the bottom of the page, click the Next button to move on to the next item in the module. You will always have the Next and Previous buttons at the bottom of the page to move through your module or syllabus items. The instructor might add a button for the syllabus on modules or on the home page, but if not, you can navigate it from the home page navigation menu. Looking back at the module view, we can see that several different icons represent different types of module items, like content pages, discussions, quizzes, and assignments. You may also notice that the Week 3 module is locked because I need to finish Week 2 first. It is also important to keep track of your grades. Click the Grade button in the course navigation to see your progress. In the Grades view, we can see all of the graded items in the course listed by due date. We can see the due dates, the status, the score, and the possible number of points. If the instructor has set up weighted assignment groups, you'll be able to see that on the right side. The grade view is also interactive, so that means that you can actually enter temporary what-if scores to see how specific scores might affect your overall grade. For example, if I get full points on this first assignment, I would have an A in the class. But if I only scored 20 points, I would have a C. I'd probably better study.
وأخيرا finally إذا احتجت مساعدة لا زلت تحتاج مساعدة أو صار في معك أي مشكلة فنذهب إلى النافيجيشن منيو لو بالعمود الأخضر على اليسار ونضغط على help. أول شيء طبعا ممكن ask your instructor a question، ممكن نسأل سؤال إلى الأستاذ إذا انزنقنا، وممكن قبل ما نروح حتى على الريبورت a problem نروح على فيديوز وجايدز موجودة من كانفاس موجودة تحت برضو عشان أنا أشوف ممكن أحل المشكلة بنفسي وتكون سهلة وبسيطة. لما نشوف الفيديوز ونقرأ الجايدز بعدين نرجع إلى المدرس ونسأله عن المشكلة. إذا كانت مشكلة تكنولوجية وليست المعلم لا دخل له بها ساعتها بنكتب رسالة إلى كانفاس وهم بردوا علينا as soon as they can ماشي to answer your question ويصلحوا المشكلة التكنولوجية اللي عندك. بس دائما لازم تخبر معلمك إذا صار عندك أي إشكال بأخرك من السبمشن تبعت الواجب تبعتك. حظا طيبا في هذا العام الدراسي وكل عام دراسي ودمتم سالمين وبصحة وسلامة وشكرا لكم على الاستماع.
Finally, if you ever need help in your course, you can go to the bottom of the global navigation area and click the Help button. Here you can ask your instructors questions by sending them inbox messages. You may also report the problem straight to Canvas if you think it is a technology or programming problem. You can call and chat with the Canvas support team or search the Canvas guides to learn more. The Canvas guides are a series of print and video tutorials that can show you all you would ever need to know about how Canvas works. It's usually a good idea to start there if you're having a problem, and then go ahead and message the instructor if you can't find the answer. Thanks for joining me on this tour of your Canvas online classroom. I know we've talked about a lot of things, so feel free to reach out for help if you need to. Thanks again and have a great school year.